Hey everyone, welcome back to our series exploring the prophecies of Christmas. Today, on day 2, we re-dive into one of the most astonishing and debated prophecies in the entire Bible, the prophecy of the virgin birth. It's found in the book of Isaiah, chapter 7, verse 14, and it says, "Therefore the Lord himself will give you a sign. The virgin will conceive and give birth to a son, and will call him Emmanuel." Now, let's set the scene a bit. This prophecy was given to King Ahaz of Judah. He was in a really tough spot. Two rival kings were teaming up to attack Jerusalem, and Ahaz was terrified. He was considering making an alliance with the powerful and, frankly, brutal Assyrian Empire. God, through the prophet Isaiah, tells Ahaz, "Don't do it. Trust me instead. I'll give you a sign, any sign you want, to prove that I'm with you and will protect you." But Ahaz, in a moment of what some call false piety, says, "No, I won't ask for a sign. I won't put the Lord to the test." But really, he had already made up his mind to trust in military might, not in God. So, Isaiah responds with this powerful declaration. Since Ahaz won't ask for a sign, God will provide one anyway. This sign isn't just for Ahaz, it's for the entire house of David. The virgin will conceive and give birth to a son, and will call him Emmanuel. Let's break that down. First, the word for virgin. In the original Hebrew, the word is alma, which means a young woman of marriageable age. The context often implies she is a virgin, but the word itself isn't as medically specific as our modern term. However, when the Hebrew scriptures were translated into Greek a few centuries before Jesus, the scholars chose the word parthenos, which very specifically means virgin. This is the word Matthew quotes in his gospel when he tells the story of Jesus' birth. So, from the earliest Christian understanding, this prophecy pointed to a truly miraculous, one-of-a-kind event. This wasn't just a random prophecy, it was a sign. A sign of what? A sign that God was stepping into human history in an unprecedented way. The name of the child, Emmanuel, literally means God with us. Think about the power of that promise. In the midst of fear, political turmoil, and human faithlessness, God promises his very presence. This wasn't just a message of, "I'm watching over you from a distance." It was a promise of intimate, personal presence. Hundreds of years passed between Isaiah's prophecy and the birth of Jesus. Can you imagine the generations of people holding on to this promise, wondering when and how it would be fulfilled? Then, in a small town called Nazareth, an angel appears to a young woman named Mary. She is a virgin, engaged to be married, and the angel tells her she will conceive a son by the power of the Holy Spirit. This child will be the Son of God. Matthew's Gospel makes the connection explicit. He writes that all this took place to fulfill what the Lord had said through the prophet, "The virgin will be with child and will give birth to a son, and they will call him Emmanuel," which means God with us. The miraculous birth of Jesus was the ultimate fulfillment of this ancient sign. It was God showing the world that his plan of salvation was not going to be achieved through human power, political alliances, or military strength. It was going to be accomplished through a miracle, through God himself becoming one of us. The prophecy of the virgin birth is more than just a historical or biological curiosity. It's the foundation of the incarnation. It tells us that Jesus is unique. He is fully human, born of a woman, but he is also fully divine, conceived by the Holy Spirit. He is the bridge between heaven and earth. He is Emmanuel, God with us, not just for King Ahaz, but for all of us, for all time. As we continue through this Christmas season, let's reflect on the wonder of this prophecy. In a world that often feels chaotic and frightening, just like it did for King Ahaz, the promise of Emmanuel is our anchor. God is not distant. He is with us. He came as a vulnerable baby to show us the depth of his love and the power of his grace. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope this gives you a deeper appreciation for the incredible story of Christmas. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss the rest of our series. We'll see you tomorrow as we explore another amazing prophecy.